Mysteries in History with your host, Peter Graves.
Although no one has ever been able to prove their existence.
The production designer picks the picture frames that are around all the pictures in the movie.
Finally, some hard evidence.
They're in charge of the look of the movie, all the things you see except actors.
Who would stack pizza boxes like this?
That includes the sets, props, locations, vehicles. A lot of stuff, come to think of it.
Here is one of their stories that never happened from one of their files that doesn't exist.
I've been very lucky in that I've been able to work with great department heads. In the case of Bo Welch, I had tremendously admired his work as a production designer.
We have a great collaboration. Our ideas enhance one another, and ideas grow out of a dialogue.
And I remember calling Bo up when I had the first movie and asking Bo to do it and warning him that, I don't think there was going to be much for him to do. And Bo had read the script and he said, Barry, I think I'll find a thing or two to be able to keep me busy.
I'll be in the gym if you need me.
You read it and start thinking, what should this look like? What should this look like? How can I express this idea best? You immerse yourself in the material, you get to know the characters, and while you're visualizing the movie, you're looking for visual cues, little secrets built into the theme that inform the design.
Wow. Don't you ever go home? Nope.
If this really does exist, and we know there are a lot of aliens out there, it's funnier if it would be a huge corporation.
I need the perimeter secured and a cleanup crew at 81st and Central Park West.
What I thought the movie should look like was an old TWA terminal at JFK, which was designed by a Finnish architect named Saarinen.
Saarinen would have designed it, or a Saarinen-type person, and then they would have erased his memory and then built it, hired a contractor, built that, erased his memory, and so then you're left with this great piece of architecture that no one knows about.
Good work in the subway. I remember Jeff when he was yay high.
Well, Zed's office, the idea is that he controls the headquarters, so you want to put him in a central position where he can view all of the things that are happening in the headquarters. One of the things I like to do in movies that you can't do always in the real world is build things that defy physical forces such as gravity. So I wanted his office, when it's full of people, to look like it should, wobble. So they had to tear out the stage floor and they poured like 8 cubic yards of concrete and steel in order to support that office, which is basically a large golf tee, if you look at it. So that was fun.
Welcome to planet Earth. In your case, there are some rules and regulations.
Bo thinks like a filmmaker. All of his designs are not only beautiful and specific and stylized, but they are used to help tell the story.
I've always thought of the Men in Black headquarters as a terminal for aliens traveling around the universe. They come, they get their passports stamped. They need duty-free liquor as much as we do. They need their cigarettes and watches and perfume. It makes sense. It makes complete sense to me. Why wouldn't they be in their terminal?
Check this Pryonasians visa. The cephalopods have been making counterfeits down at Kinko's on Canal.
You gotta ask, well, who's operating these stores?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Are they an alien, or are they humans with the special knowledge that they work in the Men in Black headquarters that we're not supposed to know about?
Listen to yourself. Who talks like that?
I've just figured it out. Burger King has aliens working in it.
Start by finding a deneuralizer they're gonna want to get his memory back. Check.
I knew we were going to see a homemade deneuralizer, and we were going to see the Men in Black deneuralizer. So I wanted to kind of design the two things at the same time. So if you look at them side by side, one of them is real rickety and Rube Goldbergian, and the other one is very sleek and surgical looking. But they're two different sort of designs for the same concept.
Breach! We're being firewalled and flushed.
Flushed?
Yep. Ever been to a water park?
I don't know.
Okay, let's start moving in the circle.
It's one of those things where Barry and I go back and forth, and then it gets more and more elaborate and more literal, and then literally it became a toilet bowl.
Jay! What's going on, man?
Hey, what's happening, fellas? MIB is code 101.
101? Oh, man, that's bad.
We wanted the worms back in the sequel.
Once you go worm, that's what you'll yearn.
We find the worms initially at their cool 60s bachelor pad apartment. So Bo gave them shag carpet, amazing looking bar, a fire pit. Bo was very proud of the set, and I said, you know, I think we gotta lower the ceiling like 2 feet. Bo loved the idea, but was afraid that Greg Gardner, the cinematographer, wouldn't be able to light it. But Greg, again, thinks like a filmmaker and not like a cinematographer, and he said, it's gonna be really hard, but it's gonna be worth it. Ready, and action!
Jay!
It's one of my favorite sets. It's one of my favorite scenes. The chairwoman of Sony Pictures came to see the set and asked us to rebuild the set for her kid in their home. Of course we couldn't, because the chairs were not OSHA approved. They could only support the weight of alien worms and not even of a 2-year-old kid.
That's what they say.
But it's a great set, and I love what Bo did with it.
Don't worry about a thing, folks. I used to live here, came by to pick up a few things.
We pretty much set a style for the weapons in Men in Black 1.
Series 4, deatomizer.
That's what I'm talking about.
Noisy cricket.
Men in Black 2, I knew that we would require an escalating scale of weapons, where you start with small weapons and they get gradually bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, so that at the end you use your largest weapon. We basically took all the weapons from the first one and looked at how can we make this weapon better. If we had one barrel, we added another barrel. We just redesigned them all so it had the bones, it had the DNA of the original weapons, but were taken to the next level.
Hello.
I wanted something that looked fast and uncluttered, but also had kind of an insect feel. Just draw a lot of pictures, then pick one. And that's what came up with.
Up in what?
Everybody has the same everything in Men in Black Headwear. The same suits, same glasses, same everything. Except Will Smith, who's, you know, a little bit of a renegade.
Old and busted, new hotness.
You know that after 5 years in the Men in Black, he would insist on a better car.
Whoa, nice sled. Very swank. Heated seats. Sometimes I get hives.
I try to give my designs a sense of wit. I look for irony and juxtaposing ideas, the same way people write jokes. You know, you can have a huge alien colony living on the head of a pin.
All is lost! All is lost!
Don't touch that!
The thought is similar for a comedy or a drama. It really makes no difference to me. Damn! What's funny is really deep commitment to an idea.
You are a former agent of a top-secret organization that monitors extraterrestrials on Earth.
There is a free mental health clinic at the corner of Lilac and East Valley.
It's an amazing process.
And so, never knowing what happened, the people of Earth were once again saved by a secret society of protectors known as the Men in Black.